Hi, welcome to STSPN. We're here today at Glacier Peak High School for a fast pitch softball game between Meadowdale and Glacier Peak, and just getting ready to start out here with the first batter here for Meadowdale, Julia Rubel. On the mound here for Glacier Peak, Ashley Simmons. Behind the plate, Emma Bollinger. It's a battery for the Grizzlies here today. Emma takes that first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike for Emma. Running the show out there on the bases here for the officiating squad. Steve Mayer behind the plate, and Phil Bradteen out there. There's a hard hit ball right past shortstop by Julia, and she's on first with the first hit of the ball game there. Next up for Meadowdale, number 8, Samantha Gregory. Samantha almost took a swing at that. It swung a little bit outside for a ball. Meadowdale coming into this game with a 3-1 league record, 5-1 overall, losing only one game to Linwood last week. There's a high pop fly up into the backstop by Samantha, 1-1. Meadowdale lost that game to Linwood. It's their only first and only loss of the season so far. Lost it 4-3. As Samantha takes another pitch outside for a ball. Ashley looking in for the delivery here. There's a high up inside, and she took a cut at that one. Fouled it off. Maybe looking at 2-2 here for Samantha. Yeah, I can see that. Runner still holding on first over there for Meadowdale. Oh, that one looked pretty good. It must have been a little bit low as she takes that pitch. I think, we check with the home plate umpire here. He says 3-2, which I think is right. Full count here to Samantha. Here's the pitch. She hides a high fly ball out center field. That might be going over the fence. And it was a home run for Samantha and 2 RBIs. Putting Meadowdale up 2-0 here. She took that date down the middle for a beautiful home run. So 2 hits. 2 batters so far for Meadowdale, and no outs. Nobody on base as Haley Costello comes up to the plate for Meadowdale here. Not much you can do about 1 out in the outfield. Hey Todd, if we were in the truck, that would have been right on us, you know? That's about where we were running from the outfield out there. There's a hard hit ball, right line down to third base and grabbed down there just like a bullet. So out number 1 by Haley Costello. No, I'm good. Abby Winkler playing third base down there, just found the ball in her glove. Another one's going out to left field, and that's going to drop past Megan Roberts out there in left field, going into second base for a double there on the helm. Third hit to the ball game. 1 out, 2 runs in, runner on second base. Now I'm batting for Meadowdale, number 7, Madison Boucher. Second base, dropping in for a base hit by Madison. Players at home plate, and she's got the ball, but she dropped the ball and she wasn't on the plate. A little unfortunate the catcher wasn't back behind the plate, because that ball would have bounced right into her, but nevertheless, Emma Helm scored run number 3. As Madison hits one into center field and pulls into second base on the fielder's choice. A nice hit here for Madison. Kaylee Williams, number 13, lucky 13, Kaylee at the plate. 1 out for Meadowdale. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Now a little bit picked up in time and over the first for the out. Runner advanced to third, so Kaylee makes the second out here. 3 runs in for Meadowdale. And Sierra Hart now sticking in for Meadowdale. Sierra Hart wearing number 4, playing the number 4 position out there in second base. She likes the number 4, I guess. It's at first pitch high for a ball. Meadowdale has runner in scoring position on third base. It scores a run. There's a hit. Third baseman head into left field, and it does score a run. And Sierra gets on first. The hit into right field. Rory Madison. I've got 4 runs in for Meadowdale here. 2 outs. There's the top of the first inning here. There's another fly ball going far wide out to right field, out of play, but not quite out of the field. Definitely too far for Glacier Peak right fielder to get to that. It's Abby Doney out there. A long run for anybody. Long strike here for Sierra. Runner on first for Meadowdale here. Again, 4 runs in here. That ball's a little high. Nobody's taking the run there. Olivia Weiner kind of watching the balls fly by there. And she's got 1 ball, 1 strike on her. Looking for the next pitch. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-1 Olivia, 2 outs, runner on first again. Still top of the first inning here, this ball game. And he gets a walk. Meadowdale is taking advantage of the Glacier Peak girls here at the start of this first inning, and Coach Caitlin Ness wants to take a time out here and go out and talk to her pitcher, Madison Simmons, here about what she wants her to do, and you can't get things under control here, so get that 3rd out and get out of this inning. So this brings up number 14, Mackenzie Bevins. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Mackenzie fouled down into the ground. Strike 1. Meadowdale getting off to a great big start here with a 4-run inning so far. This ball. Yes, it was. I thought it was going to be good, and it was. Called strike. Got 2 strikes on Mackenzie Bevins here now. Ashley Simmons way ahead here. She's going to get something down in the area. That's a little off the outside corner for a ball. Taking a look at that one. That's getting anxious to hit. We got 1 ball and 2 strikes here. day at the ballpark, sun shining. There's one grounded foul off toward the Glacier Peak dugout. Another strike. Foul strike. One ball, two strikes. And McKenzie. Opening day for the Mariners today. They were leading the last I knew in the 7th inning. I think 3-1. I'll check the score here. Get through the first half of this inning. Let you know what's going on. There's another foul ball down the third base line, bouncing off the Glacier Peak dugout fence down there. Still got 2 strikes, 1 ball. He's not letting anything go by. He's definitely getting out in front of that pitch. Down the left field line there. So see if Ashley can bear down, and there she does. And Kinsey pops that one up. Somebody's going to get under it. Looks like the shortstop out there. Glacier Peak grabbed that one for the 3rd out, so fly out. So all 9 batters for Meadowdale made it to the plate. We'll take a short break here and be back to the bottom of 1. See what the Grizzlies can do.
We're good. It was fun, right? Get back those more.
Drain or other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Unclogging most internal drains for just $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Here at Glacier Peak High School for the bottom of the 1st inning. Meadowdale off to a big bang-up start on the top of that inning with 4 quick runs. And see if the Grizzlies got anything left against Julia Rubel on the mound for Meadowdale. Here, that first pitch is a little bit high and wide. Number 11, Nina Kim out there. Catch up on baseball scores here. See if we can figure it out in a minute here. Nina steps back in there. High and outside again. 3 balls for Nina. Julie's having a little trouble finding that strike zone. She's hit 4 straight pitches for the balls and walks Nina Kim. Walked the leadoff batter there. Comes up number 3, Jocelyn Massini. Jocelyn playing second base here for Glacier Peak today. The 5th ball a little high there for Julia. Julia having a little trouble keeping things down here. I'm pretty sure she'll settle in a minute. Right now, Jocelyn's going to be taking everything that looks like it's not even close there. That one high and inside. Back and Jocelyn out. Sits down her coach Caitlin, and Caitlin gives her a fist pump sign, which means something to her and nothing to me. Jocelyn, Mariners won? 4-1? Okay, Mariners won 4-1. I don't have to look, you already looked. All right. Opening day win. Felix Hernandez, winning pitcher, went 7 innings, threw about 97 pitches the last I heard, so good outing for Felix for the first day. put out for the Mariners. And another ball for Julia Roberts. So I think we're looking at 3-0 here to Jocelyn. Jocelyn's definitely taking on this one. See if we can get it in there. She got it low in there. Double walks, back-to-back walks. Jocelyn goes to first, Nina Kim goes to second. Number 3 batter for the Grizzlies here, Aurora Ellison. From the center field out there today for the Grizzlies. Sits in with runners on first and second. There's a fast pitch inside again. Julia just looking out trying to find her way here. Trying to forward up the lead. The Grizzlies have started this first inning, so she's having trouble finding that plate. And there's another ball. All right. I think it was late on watching. Hopefully the umpire signal that one. It was a strike. So 1-1. And that one's he's going to call that one a strike too. So Bollinger looking at 1 ball and 2 strikes here. See what this next pitch looks like. That one's a little bit high on the outside. 2-2. And that's 3-2. Aurora here as she steps in for this next final pitch, and that's inside the hitter actually. And that will load up the bases. So Aurora on first, Jocelyn on second, Nina Kim on third. Bases loaded here for the Grizzlies as they got something going here. Bases loaded, no outs. Nina Kim, Emma Bollinger here. Nina Kim on third, Emma Bollinger at the plate for the Grizzlies. Bases loaded, no outs. Get that ball out of the infield. That one is right down the center there for a strike. Taking it all the way. Lots of encouragement out of both dugouts for these players here today. Swing and a miss. Interesting color combinations here as we look at this. We've got Meadowdale in the white tops and blue bottoms, and the Grizzlies in the white tops and blue bottoms. So you can't tell the players by the color they're wearing. Only way they're playing. So the girls out there in the field with gloves and the white shirts are Meadowdale. The girls out there on the bases in the white shirts are Glacier Peak girls, and they're running the bases and they're loaded. Another ball outside. Emma. Really having her shovels out there. 3-2. Full count to Emma. Bases loaded. No out. See what she does with this pitch. She pops it up against the backstop for a foul tip. Still alive out there. Looking for that hit. Stepping back in there now. That was an O. Emma goes to first. Rubel walks in her first run. Leaving the bases still loaded for GP. And I think it's time to have a little conversation. Dennis Hopkins wants to go out there and talk to his pitcher. See what he can figure out here. They have only 1 loss on the season to Linwood, as we said earlier, and they definitely don't want to have another one. But that's the way the game is played. You gotta get the ball in there, you gotta make the plays, and she's not been making the pitches in there like she needed to do. I don't think that Dennis is going to take her out. I think he just wants to talk to her and calm her down a little bit. Yeah, definitely calm her down. She's having a little bit wild syndrome there, trying to get the ball down in the plate. So Julia's getting surrounded by her teammates out there. And again, I got to watch where the players go. The girls with the blue helmets on are Glacier Peak girls out there, and they're on the bases, and they're loaded. And it should be Abby. Bases are loaded. Abby Winkler at the plate takes the first pitch in the dirt for the ball. GP 1, visitors 4. Bottom of the first inning. Another odd. Pressing down on it, so not happy. You can tell by the way her motions and attitudes are out there. She's just kind of a little bit frustrated. And that ball's high and inside. I think that's 3-0. It is 3-0. That's signaled by home plate umpire there. And that one's low on first. And she walks in the second run. GP with 2. GP's got 2 runs and no hits. You can believe that in the bottom of the first inning here. 2 runs and no hits. 2 runs and no hits. Bases loaded. Abby Doney. Right fielder here for Glacier Peak, stepping into the plate. And then she hits a ground ball. Shortstop plays it home.
Force!
Called a force out at home. And safe at first. So 1 out. That force out. And bases still loaded. Abby gets first base in plenty of time to avoid the double play here. Lauren Nixick, number 6, at the plate. Takes her first pitch low. 1 out, 2 runs in for the Grizzlies here. Timeout. I think Caitlin Nees wants to talk to the umpire about something going on out there. Maybe she's going to put a pinch runner in, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's exactly what she's going to do.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 2 for 13. Thank you.
Rachel Willis. Rebella. Excuse me, kind of hard to read the red. Rebella Willis on the third base. Maybe temporary running player. Against the pitcher on the ball and back in the dugout to rest up. Lauren Nixick is looking at 3 balls out here. And no strikes. Either River's still having her troubles finding that strike zone, and that one I think did. It did. So 3 and 1 to Lauren. And she throws another one down in the ball zone and walks another run in. So 3rd run is walked in. And the bases are still loaded. Bringing up number 12, batting left on today, Megan Roberts. Megan takes a good look at that first pitch, and it's a nice ball strike. Megan. 1 out, bases loaded still. Don't play Megan. That ball is a little outside, but it was called a strike. Hard to tell it, but just caught the corner. So Megan looking at 2 strikes down the middle there, and that one does go outside. River's starting to get her speed down and control down. She's getting in there close to the strike zone now. And there's another one, and that's a fly ball And caught by the third baseman, tagging Abby Winkler off the base for a double play, ending the out. Glacier Peak with 3 runs and no hits. We'll be right back for the top of 2. Meadowdale starting over the top lineup, having batted all the way through in that first inning, getting 4 runs off of 5 hits. And Julia Rubel is up at the plate. She hits a ground ball and just called foul here by the home plate umpire. A nice hard hit ball. Would have definitely been 2 for Julia, but a long strike as it was. So Julia letting 3 runs in by the Grizzlies with all those walks needs to, she can't get on base for her teammates here today and get some of those runs back. Ready for that second pitch here. And that ball past the catcher in the dirt off the screen in front of us for a ball. 1-1 to Julia. And low and inside for ball 2. Lots of girls' voices coming out of the dugouts. There's a ground ball going to short. Nicely picked up to short over to first, and it was in time for the out. Well done there by the Grizzlies. Out number 1, 6-3. Nina Kim doing that shortstop duty out there today. Nicely done. A pop fly over the fence into Neverland, out of play. Long strike. Revert. I get it in there. Samantha probably called Sam by her teammates. She takes that ball outside. 1-1. A little bit different than the start of the first game. She got hit the last time. Takes that ball low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right. There's a high pop fly into the infield. Looks like shortstop Nina Kim is calling for it, and she does. We'll fly out for out number 2. We'll get you out. Get our photographer out of the booth. We'll take some pretty pictures of these girls. Out number 2 ends up Haley Costello. Haley takes the first right in there for a strike. So actually Simmons is settling down here a little bit for the Grizzlies. There's a hard hit ball dropping right in front of Megan Roberts in left field for a hit. Plays the ball back into second base. So Haley on first base with a hit. Brings up Emma Helm. Catching for Meadowdale Mavericks here today as she's going to hit her last time up, scored a run. And this time takes the pitch high outside the ball. Looks like these girls can hit the ball. Not afraid to swing at it. And we're in their range. And that ball's a little outside. Looks like Ashley's staying away from her a little bit. And they've got a nice wide stance there. And that ball looked like a hit, and it was. So, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Second inning here, Grizzlies 3, Meadowdale Mavericks 4. High school fast pitch softball. That ball was just a hair high with a nice pitch. Had a little bit of drop on it, but didn't quite rock them up. 3 and 1. Okay, Emma. Oh, high line drive to third base. Snag down there. Abby Winkler for out number 3. So 1 left on base and 1 hit for Meadowdale at this point. So we'll go to the bottom of 2 here. So no runs and 1 hit. So things settling down a little bit there for Ashley Simmons for the Grizzlies. And got out of that inning with very little trouble. Grizzlies have a 2-2 league record and a 3-3 overall. Last game they played against Shorecrest, Abby Winkler went 3 for 3, and Ellison and Kim each had a home run, so these girls can hit the ball when they get a hold of it. We'll see what they'll get any out of the park today. We have 1 home run so far, and that was by Samantha Gregoric with Meadowdale. And I got a feeling we might see some more here since these girls have the strength to do it. So coming up to the bottom of the second inning here should be number 10, Coral Hurt. Coral's first time up to the plate. First 8 batters for the Grizzlies batted in the first inning. At the bottom of the batting order here for Coral. She steps in there. Julia drops the first pitch a little low and outside. Ball 1. Second pitch, outside corner for a strike. So, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Coral. 3 balls and 1 strike to Coral. We're starting to get some things in there. So 3 and 1 is the count for Coral. Julia struggling to get the ball in there, and that one did not quite cut the corner, and again a walk. So 1, 2, 3, 4 walks for Julia. We pick up the top of the batting order here. It's number 11, Nina Kim, who walked in the first inning. Takes that first pitch in there for the ball. And that pitch was low and inside for a ball. But but just not counting. And they're not swinging at them, so making it a little tough for Julia there. There's one that's in there for a strike and a swing and a miss. 2-1 count for Nina. There's the pitch wide and outside. 3-1 to Nina. Nina looks down to her coach. The signal she got was to hit away, I'm sure. So, see if it's in there. Oh, it's a called strike. Right at the top. Full count to Nina here. Second batter here for the Grizzlies in the bottom of 2. And Nina fouls that one off. It's going to swing a little inside, but way out in front of it. Still sitting there with 3 and 2 count. Julia having to work pretty hard here. The one from the first batter. Now throwing half a dozen pitches in here to Nina. Nina steps back in for this pitch. He pops it up and it's going up and easy down into the third base hand. Got under that a little bit, but Nina flies out for out number 1. At third base. Brings up number 3, Jocelyn Matheny. Jocelyn walked the first time up in the first inning. Takes that first pitch low and in the dirt for a ball. Starting to look better for Julia Rubel there. Julia has 2 balls against Jaws here. There's another one high and outside. I think Jaws is looking pretty good with 3 balls and no strikes. And pretty much the automatic take here at this point. Runner on first. Jaws looking at the pitch, and that ball was called strike. Joslin thought it was inside, threw the bat down. Not happy, but looking at 3-1. So sitting back in there. Tried to buy her way down to first base, I think. There's a hard hit ball down in the dirt. The pitcher brings it up over to first for the out. So out number 2 is Jocelyn Brown's out. The pitcher. Runner advances to second base at 2 outs. Ellison here for the Grizzlies. Or it takes that first pitch in the dirt for a ball. 2 outs runner on second base for the Grizzlies here. A good hit could score a run. Swing and a miss. For strike 1-1. This looks like a tight ball game so far. There's a hit ball over the top of third base, dropping in front of the right fielder. She's going to get in there. And the play is at home, and she's tagged out, trying to get home. A little bit too far to make that run, and that will end the inning after Aurora gets a nice hit. And called out at home plate. Yeah, Corral was called out at home plate for the third out. Better have to scoreboard here. So, all right, 0 runs and 1 hit. And third out, called out trying to steal home on that blooper hit out into right field. It just really wasn't very far. The right fielder was almost clear in to the infield by the time she fielded that ball. And unfortunately, that attempt to run and score didn't happen. It's a good throw from right field, well in time to put the Grizzlies down at the bottom of 2. So after 2, Grizzlies 3, Mavericks 4. On the mound out there, still Ashley Simmons for the Grizzlies. As we start the top of 3 here. should be up to plate 4. For Meadowdale is number 9, Madison Boucher. So let's see if Ashley Simmons can keep things under control here for the Grizzlies in this 3rd inning. And that first pitch is a bouncing ball low on the ground. Quickly picked up by Grizzlies 3rd baseman over there, Abby Winkler, and out to first for out number 1. Madison down 3. Number 13, Kaylee Williams, grounded out the pitcher last time at bat. And takes that first pitch low. No, it wasn't low. It was a called strike. I got to wait for a second or two for the umpire to do it. So I'm doing it. Still be there. There's the pitch outside for ball 1 to Kaylee. 1-1 to Kaylee Williams. Kaylee stepping back in there. Okay. Pop ball going over the top of 3rd base, dropping in between shortstop and the left fielder Megan Roberts. And Kaylee Williams is in the 2nd for a double. That little blooper fly ball just kind of out there in no man's land. And that's a hit for Kaylee Williams, a double. So 1 out, 1 on second base, bringing up Sierra Hart. Sierra got a hit in the 1st inning when she was up. She takes a blooping boundary ball to 3rd, picked up quickly by 3rd, over to 1st, and was not in time. Just a little bit late. A lot of speed by that young gal, Sierra Hart, there as she gets on 1st base with a hit. And that advances Kaylee Williams to 3rd, so runners at the corners here for Meadowdale. And Olivia Weiner at the plate for Meadowdale. She hits that ball foul down the right field line. So Olivia getting around on the bat a little late there, but she's making an adjustment for that. 1 out, runners on the corners. There's a hard hit ball out to right field. Let's move that ball down. That dropped in the corner out there. That's going to go to extra base and scoring 1. Score could have came to home plate, but they went to 3rd base, and she was out trying to make a triple out of that. But 2 RBIs for Olivia. And she makes the 2nd out, but in the process scores 2 runs, 2 RBIs. So putting 2 more up on the scoreboard for the Meadowdale Mavericks here. As the real scoreboard out there is showing 6-3, and when we get Tech back in here, we'll show you 6-3 on our scoreboard. So hang in there. Hard hit ball to 3rd base by Mackenzie Bevan, over to 1st to the out, and that's the 3rd out of this inning. And the damage. So 3 hits and 2 runs for Meadowdale as they advance their lead here, 6-3 against the Grizzlies. Nice sunshiny day here. It's probably in the mid-50 degrees out here at Glacier Peak High School. You can look off into the distance. I'm not sure. It probably shows pretty good on your screen. You can see the Cascade Mountain Range over there beyond. I don't think our camera's pointing quite far enough north, but one of those mountains out there underneath that little cloud cover is called Glacier Peak, which is the surname of this high school here in Snohomish, Glacier Peak High School. They got a beautiful view from their cafeteria looking out that way to the north in those mountains on a clear day. So letting her work it out. As long as his teammates can keep scoring runs, she can keep up a few and walk a few, still stay in this game. And she fires 2 more balls in there to Emma. Called strike on the outside corner. I think we're looking at 2 and 1. Pitch, that's way outside. But Julie's still having a little bit of control problems, but keeping it in there, close. And has the lead 6-3 here today. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss for a strike. And Emma, nice cut there. Giving it the full count if you just got under that little rise ball there. So, as they say, keep your eye on the ball when you swing and you'll hit it. And she does keep her eye on the ball, but she's going to pop it right up to second base for a fly out to second. So, Emma makes out number 1 to second base. Number 4, Abby Winkler. Abby takes her first pitch for a ball. Julia bounces out in the dirt in front of the plate. Ball number 2. Ooh, high fastball, undercut. By Abby. Strike 2 and 1 to count down there. Winkler takes that pitch high. 3. So a 3 and 1 pitch again. Julia's throwing lots of balls out there. I don't know what the count is, but they're getting up there pretty high. And there's a pitch, I think that might have caught the outside corner, and it did. And she's taking that one all the way, so full count here to Abby Winkler. And that ball's high, and Abby takes hers up. So 1 out, 1 on for the Grizzlies here. And the second Abby of the Grizzly team comes up, Abby Downey. Abby's got 1 out, 1 on to work with here. See what Julie can do with her. That one looks right down the slot. Don't get much better than that one. That one's outside. Abby Winkler on first for the Grizzlies. Abby Downey at the plate here with 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw down to first base. Abby Winkler back in there easily. Got a little dirt on the front. So hopefully swing and a miss for a strikeout. Now it's a strike 2. She wasn't for a pinch. Full count here, runner on first. 3-2 to Abby Downey. On deck, Lauren next hit. Swing and a miss. Abby goes down swinging to out number 2. Brings up Lauren Nixon. 2 outs. The runner on first, still holding. Ball is called strike, outside corner. But Julia Ribble is getting a little more in the strike zone here with her pitches. And that one's low, but not too low for the one to take a cut at. 2 strikes, no balls. Julia way ahead here, not to give her anything good to look at. Fastball is low. Good ball. Lawrence swung at the last low ball, telling her she should try another one. So let's see where she's going to drop this one in. Outside, another ball. 2-2 to Lauren. Right now you expect Julie to drop this one in somewhere close to that strike zone. If she can't get the ball, get some help from her teammates out there, and get out of this inning. There it is. A swing and a miss, but she actually struck her out. So Lauren gets strikeout and ends the inning with out number 3. So no runs, 1 left on, and no hits for the Grizzlies of the bottom of 3. And we move into the top of 4 here as Ashton Simmons still staying in the game here for the Grizzlies as the pitcher. So we've got Meadowdale 6-3 as we get ready to start this top of 4 here. And the 6-3 is the score. Top of the 4th. And got some tech support here getting the scoreboard on the screen straightened out for you. And should be starting off with the top of the lineup here. Meadowdale pitcher number 6, Julia Rubel. Julia got a hit in the first inning. Grounded out to short in the second inning. Now looking to be in the 4th inning. There's a hard hit ball down to third. Not handled well by third, but picked up, and the throw is late. Because of that ball, and Julia gets on first. Not a hit with an yard. On the third baseman. There goes Shafiq there. So Julia on the first. There's a hard hit ball right to center field. Oh, the center fielder misplayed that. Came in and went over her head. And trying to figure out what happened here. Did she score? She did. No, she didn't. Well, we're going to have to replay that because I thought Julie was safe on first. And there's another fly ball out to center field over the head of the center fielder. And ball coming in, plays at the plate. There's no play at the plate. Number 8, Samantha Gregory scores for Meadowdale. And what I thought was an error on Julie, or on Glacier Peak, Julia Roberts hit the ball. It turned out to be a called out. And so Julia made the first out. And we got double by Haley. And we're now looking at a pitching change here for Glacier Peak. At the 4th inning here. That is number 25. And can't figure out that's Rachel Schonard. Rachel, what's that going on, right? All right, Rachel looks like she's warmed up out there. It actually lasted 3 1/3 innings here. This is so hard. Just on there for Glacier Peak. Throws that first pitch in there for a strike. Throws a second pitch in there, it looked like. Was a strike, but must have been just a little bit outside. We have Emma Helm at the plate for Meadowdale. Emma's got a runner on second. That ball's outside to Emma. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. One out, 1 run in this inning, and there's a high ball back out center field, and that ball went over the fence for a home run for Emma. Second home run of this game here today. And scores Haley Costello and Emma Helm for 2 more runs for the Meadowdale Mavericks. That's 3 more this inning so far. There's only 1 out. So they now have a 9-3 lead over the Grizzlies. This is Madison Boucher steps in for Meadowdale. Which Shonhard is not too happy about coming in relief and giving up a home run, but they did clear the bases, and there's 1 out, and she can start over right now. That wasn't the worst thing that could happen. There's a ground ball foul down third base line. Big strike, 2 strikes on Madison Boucher. 1 ball. Ball just a little bit inside. Nice sinker. Didn't quite fix the corner. Madison taking another look here. There's a ground ball picked up by Short and came over to first. Plenty of time for the out. For out number 2. 6-3. Brings up Kaylee Williams. Either got a hit in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2. 3rd time at the plate here. 2 outs. She takes that first pitch in there for a ball. A 9-3, big lead here for the Mavericks in the 4th inning. 2 balls in there. Rachel's put the ball in there where she can get strikes and see if she can get some help from her teammates out there on some ground balls. There's a ground ball. It's going to go right to the second base to Jocelyn Matheny. Picks it up easily over the first for the out. Out number 3. So that so ends the top of the 4th inning for Meadowdale with 3 runs off of 1 hit. We'll be back with the lot number 4 shortly. All right, bottom of 4 here for Glacier Peak Grizzlies fast pitch softball. Looks like we have a substitution here. Number 2, Rebecca Willis, now batting in place of Megan Roberts. Rebecca takes her first pitch outside. Called strike there. 1-1 for Rebecca. Called strike again there. So really Rubel kind of settling down here. Start this bottom 4 here for Meadowdale. Ground ball past third base. Past short. Dribbling into right field. Just slowed down a little bit by the shortstop. But too hot to handle is that substitution by Caitlin, coach for the Grizzlies. Puts Rebecca Willis on first base with a hit. Now batting it is Cole Hurt. It's the first pitch for a called strike. A lot of heat on that one by Julie Rubel. Coral walked in the second inning. Let's see what she's got going this inning. That's a high pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a runner on first base for the Grizzlies. No outs here. Bottom of 4. Another pitch outside. Taking a look at the plate here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to 2. 2-2. Corral slips back in for the Grizzlies. Need to get a hit here. Need to get something going. And she gets a nice cut at that fastball for a strikeout. So a strikeout to Julie. First out for the Grizzlies, and we're back to the top of the lineup here for the Grizzlies as Nina Kim comes to the plate. 0 for 2 today, with a walk. I guess that'd be 0 for 1 since she had a walk. But there's a pop fly going over second base in the center field. A nice try to get it. Plays at second. And she's in there. Oh, she was out. I didn't see her tag her. Maybe it was a force out. She didn't have to tag her. That's what it was. So that was a hit for Nina. And force out at second. Rebecca Willis, who did not run as soon as she could have. She thought that ball was going to be caught. So. We got Nina on first, and we got Jaws Antini at the plate. Takes that a called strike. 1-1 to Jaws. 2 outs, runner on first. Jaws get a hit, make something happen here for the Grizzlies. A hard hit ball past first base into right field. Nice, beautiful hit. And advance the runner to second base. Nice hit for Jaws. Runners on first and second. Brings up Aurora Allison. Aurora walk. First time up. Got a hit in the second inning. And needs to get another hit here to put some runs on the scoreboard here for the Grizzlies. So let's see what she can do. The pitch is low and outside. Good ball. 9-3. We got 6 runs for the Grizzlies to make up here. See if they can get something going. There's a ground ball to short. It's going to be picked up over to first in time for out number 3. As Aurora grounds out to short. So ending the 4th inning.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, back here for the 5th inning of this fast pitch softball game here at Glacier Peak High School. Glacier Peak 3, Meadowdale 9. As we get ready to start the 5th inning here. Coming up to bat for Meadowdale will be Sierra Hart. Sierra's 2 for 2 out there for the Mavericks today. And looking to do 3 for 3. Takes that first pitch high. Line drive to second base. Nicely caught by Jasmine Matheny out there. Out number 1. So Johnson having a good day out there for the Grizzlies. A nice fielding effort there. The double on the ball and made out number 1. So batting for Meadowdale, number 10, Olivia Weiner. Olivia has a hit today as well, so lots of hits here for Meadowdale. She hits that one right over the glove of third base and knocked down. And picked up quickly by left fielder out there, Rebecca Willis, who's in for Megan Roberts in left field. So Olivia's on first. There's a pop fly ball going to drop right down in the glove of Nina Kim. Throws back to first, way overthrows it. But going to be a wild pitch past the ball, and so she's going to go to second on that wild throw. Going to go all the way to third. I'm not sure what that was all about. Caitlin Nee's talking to the home plate umpire there about why she should go that far. Don't know that we'll get an explanation, but they're going to go out and chat about it with the 2 umpires and see where she goes.
All right, GP, ladies.
I'm going to come back and try to explain it. And right now, they're leaving Olivia on third base. So Caitlin's getting the explanation. We won't get it, I don't think, but she's saying she was going to second at the time that ball was caught and overthrown, but the turn that went back, in my estimation, I would not have sent her to third, but her coach thinks she should have gone to third. And He is staying there. So, however that worked out, they brought it out there and they upheld the rule. I guess the Meadowdale coaches thought so. There's a pop fly over the back stop and out of play. That's Julie Rubel at the plate here. He's got 2 outs. Runner on third, trying to get that 10th run in here for Meadowdale. A high pitch. That was so close to not being a strike, but it wasn't. So, 1 ball, 1 strike to 0 here in the 5th inning. Top 5. That one was high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Conrad's working hard out there to 2:13 in this ball game. And that's the ball. Could be 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is the signal by Steve Neal. And that ball is high for a walk. We've got Livia Weiner on third for Meadowdale. And there's a pop fly ball going back into the net. We've got Julia Rubel on first. Runners on the corner here. And Samantha Gregory. Sits back in there. That first foul pitch. Fouls another one out. 0-2. 2 outs. So, Samantha looking to get something going here. Not going to let anything good go by. And she does it. Fouls off another pitch. Into the backspin. Still 0-2 to Samantha Gregory here. We continue on this top of the 5th inning here. 2 outs, 2 strikes. There's a pop fly ball going out to center field. Center fielder working her way under it and gets there and catches it for out number 3. So Samantha flies out to center field. So 1 hit and no runs. And 1 left on, 2 left on. So that'll end the top of 5 for Meadowdale. We'll be right back. All right, back here at Glacier Peak High School, ready for the bottom half of the 5th inning here. As Glacier Peak trying to work their way back into this ball game here. You can see from the scoreboard they're down 9-3, so got to get 6 runs working here. As number 13, the catcher here today for Glacier Peak, Emma Bollinger. Step back in the plate, walked in the 1st inning and scored a run. Popped out in the 3rd inning here. As Julie Rubel still holding on out there for Meadowdale. And the this point, it looks like she's going to be able to keep on going. Works the first pitch in there for the ball. Pop over the back screen. Foul strike. It's Emma sitting there at 1-1 now. None of these girls playing out there for Meadowdale are wearing a hat, a baseball type hat, so they're looking into the sun at the third base and shortstop and left field and center field positions. So they're all putting their hand over their eyes, looking like Indians, but they're really Mavericks. So, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. So Anna sitting in there with 2 strikes, 2-2. Interesting again on the uniform colors here. The colors are identical, as you can see on the screen. Black and white. There's a high ball. Something different about the uniform is all the Meadowdale girls are wearing the high stockings, the almost knee-high traditional baseball stockings. All the Grizzlies are wearing the long pants. There's a ground ball past the pitcher, past second base, out to center field. And Emma Bollinger gets a hit for the Grizzlies here. Gets on first base. So the Grizzlies starting off the bottom of 5 here with a hit. Need to keep on going to get those 6 runs back. Abby Winkler gets back in the plate. Takes up first pitch outside for a ball. Oh, that was called a strike. From here, I wouldn't have said so. Abby's not arguing. So, just across that inside corner. There's one in about the same place. And that one was a ball. Abby's sitting there at 2-1. Runner on first. No outs. Ground ball fouled down third base line. Out of play. Long strike for Abby Winkler here. Gets back in here with a 2-2 count. He gets a signal for the pitch. High and outside. Full boat here for Abby. 3-2. Oh, that's a good pitch. It's in there and she fouls it off over the left field foul line fence. Out of play. Lost the ball. Don't know if we got anybody heading out that way to find it, but it'll be laying out there somewhere. Still 3-2, full count as Julia gets the signal here. Pitch. And that's way outside as Julia walks Abby Winkler to first base, advancing Emma Bollinger to second base. So 2 on for the Grizzlies, no outs. Comes up Abby Doney. Abby playing right field for the Grizzlies here today. Struck out the last time at the plate. Takes that first pitch way outside for a ball. Julie kind of goes hot and cold here on her control. She's kind of gets a few in there, and then she gets some real wild ones. So making her troubles. There's a foul tip down into the plate for a strike. So, Abby Dillon sitting here 1-1 with no outs. Ball low and outside. Bottom of 5 here. Not sure where we are in this ball game. There's one that caught the inside corner for a strike. So Abby looking at 2-2. High fastball inside corner. Julia probably needs to drop another one right in there. And she tried, but it was inside. 3-2. Julie up to another full count. She's had at least 8 or 9 full counts that I've seen on this game here today. She's working hard, throwing a lot of pitches, and throws that one outside for 3-2. Now that was a walk. So that loads the bases. Abby Downey goes down to first. Abby Winkler down to second. Emma Bollinger down to third. And stepping in for the Grizzlies, number 6, Lauren Metrick. Bases loaded for Lauren in the catbird seat here. Picks up first pitch low for a ball. Lots of noise coming out of the Meadowdale bullpen over there. After the system, that ball is right down the middle for a called strike. Those are the ones you want, Lauren. Fast pitch down the middle. Send it out on the green grass. That one's fast pitch. Oh, that looked like it might be inside. I think Lauren thought it was inside. It was a called strike, but she's taken 2 called strikes on fastball. And Julia Rubel is well ahead of the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and that ball is high. Put some heat on those balls there. Lauren's looking at 2 and 2 with no outs. Bases loaded here for the Grizzlies. Bottom of 5. Here's the pitch, and that's low. 3 and 2. Again, Lauren's in that 3 and 2 count situation. Julia's in that 3 and 2 count situation. Lauren's sitting there trying to figure out what she's going to get next. Probably going to be that fastball, and it was, and she fouls it off. Staying alive there. Still with a 3 and 2 count. But Julia's throwing lots of pitches in this ball game. Full count, sun shining in over the right field side into shortstop. Swing and a miss. Nice cut there, but not a happy camper as Lauren gets out number 1 with the bases loaded. And strikeout for Julia. Now batting for Glacier Peak, Rebecca Willis. Rebecca in the game in the 4th inning here. Stepped in and got a hit. Rebecca playing left field now for the Grizzlies. Picks up first pitch for a ball. Takes the second pitch for a ball. Almost got away from the catcher there in the dirt. Runner's kind of hanging on to the bags out there. Nobody's getting anxious about trying to force anything. There's another one down and out. 3 straight balls to Rebecca, and she's probably on the take all the way. Let's see if Julie can get it in there, and she does get it in there. So Julie can throw the strike when she wants to, but she's done that a couple of times, and she's now 3 and 1 here to Rebecca. Rebecca fouls that one off and goes back to that 3 and 2 count. That Julia seems to like a lot today. So full up, bases loaded, 1 out. Rebecca Willis wants to get a hold of this one, and that one is outside. And Rebecca gets a walk, and that walks in a run for the Grizzlies. 1 out, base is still loaded. Brings up Corel Hurt for the Grizzlies. The foul tip and that swing and the strike 1. 1 out, base is loaded. High pitch over the glove of the catcher. He's going to make the play to first and keep it in there. We see another run scored here as Abby Winkler comes in on that pass pitch ball. And that would be an error. And scoring another run for the Grizzlies. So runners on second and third. Ball's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got Abby Doney over there on third base. We got Rebecca Willis on second base. 2-1's the count. Could be 3-1's the count. So Coral put it in here. I don't think she'll take this if it's good. So we'll see where it goes. It goes outside for a ball. And then loads the bases as Coral walks. Bases loaded. Timeout called by Coach Dennis Hopkins. He wants to go out and have a chat here with Julia Rubel. Full timeout as all the base runners now for Grizzlies can come over and talk to their coach as he goes out and talks to his pitcher, and he is going to make a change. Coming in from center field out there is, I think, number 8, Samantha Gregory. That would be right. Samantha, left-handed pitcher with a lot of speed on the ball there, so give Samantha some time to warm up here. We'll see if Meadowdale can get out of this inning without giving up any more runs, even though they have the bases loaded right now. So we'll see if Julia went to center field. I think she might have. She's a pretty good hitter for this team, and she just didn't have the control today that they were looking for. And she did have a lot of pitches in this game, and I think regardless of that 4-running lead, it was a good time to take her out. Want to put a lot of pressure on these young ladies' arms here. Oh, I'll tell you, Samantha Gregory can throw some nice balls here. However, she was the losing pitcher in that loss to Linwood last week, but that was their first loss. We'll see how she can do here. So last Friday was her last time pitching, and she's in here now in the 5th inning to see what she can do. So we'll continue here with the 5th inning with Glacier Peak 5, Meadowdale 9. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the batting order here for Glacier Peak. Number 11, Nina Kim. 1 walk, flied out, third base. Got a hit in the 3rd inning. Got on in the 4th inning. Takes a nice cut at that one. Strike number 1. The Grizzlies got something going here if they can keep Samantha Gregory from. There's a ground ball to short, picked up by short. The play is at home, force at home for the out, for out number 2. So Abby Doney out at the plate. Nina Kim on first base. Base is still loaded, 2 out. Jocelyn Matheny up for the Grizzlies. Base is loaded. Catbird seat, Jazz. Jazz walked in the 1st inning. Fly out in the 2nd inning. Got a hit in the 4th inning. So she's looking for another one. That ball outside. Oh, that wasn't outside. Called strike to Jazz. Now she knows what they look like. Let's see if you can hit one of them. That one was outside. No, he called that a strike too. Those are right on the corner. So 2 called strikes. And Giles isn't going to let another one like that go by. Here's the pitch. And that one does go outside. If I was Samantha, I would have thrown it outside just to see if she's going to take a cut at it. She was able to hold off on that one. So here's the pitch. Samantha. Ground ball in front of the plate over to first for the 3rd out. And unfortunately for the Grizzlies, they were unable to get another score in that inning. But they did have 2 runs, 3 left on. And climbing back into this slowly. And 2 hits. They'll be right back for the top of 6. Glacier Peak High School, Glacier Peak softball, fast pitch. Meadowdale leading 9-5 here as we start the 6th inning. Glacier Peak's second pitcher for the afternoon there, Rachel Shohard, on the mound for the Grizzlies here, trying to keep things under control. Let her team get back in this ball game a little bit if she can. At the plate for Meadowdale. Number 5, Haley Costello. She takes that pitch for a strike. 1-1. And the ground ball inside third base, and it's called fair. Just right over the bag. Haley's down there on first with a hit. Another hit for Meadowdale. Emma Helm now sits into the plate. Emma doing the catching duties here for Meadowdale. And I had a hit in the first and a home run in the 4th. So let's see what you can do here. I'll pick that ball up. One ball, 1 strike. Okay. 2 balls, 1 strike to Allen. Left-handed batter here. There's a nice open stance forward in the box. Pops that one out to left field, going back. Lost it in the sun out there. Runner comes to third, plays at third. Nice double there for Emma Helm.
Nice hit, Ems.
So, 8-7. Unfortunately, that sunshine and that little drift out there got out of the vision of Rebecca Willis in center or left field, and she's unable to handle that. So, 7. So, runners on second and third with no outs here. Left on 2 hits for Meadowdale. As Madison Boucher steps in here to the plate. Madison takes 2 balls. No outs, runners on second and third. There's a fly ball in the gap between left and center. That will score at least 2 runs. So that ball is brought back in here. And Madison Boucher is out there with a double. And 2 more runs are scored. Off of a hit by Madison. So these Meadowdale girls can hit the ball. And let's see what Kaylee can do. Kaylee Williams in here. Kaylee has been up to the plate 3 times. Got a hit in the 3rd inning. She's 1 for 3. She's got Madison Boucher out there on second base with no outs. There's a large hard hit ball right to the right fielder. And the ball thrown back in quickly, holding Madison at second. So Kaylee flies out for the first out to right field. Number 4, Sierra Hart. Her had a hit in the 1st, a hit in the 3rd, and a fly out in the 4th. 2 for 3, and she grounds that one right over the glove. Driving Matheny into right field, advancing the runners to 3rd, and the runners stay on the corner. So a hit for Sierra. 3 for 4. Sierra's on first, and Madison Boucher moves down to 3rd, bringing up Olivia Weiner. Olivia pops one up. That's going to go into center field and it's caught. She runs back into the ball. Runners hold positions in 1st and 3rd. As Olivia flies out to center. And the runners on the corners of Mackenzie Bevan now steps up to the plate. Mackenzie Bevan 0 for 3 here, batting in the 9th position. There's a hard fly ball left field going foul. Out of play out there for Rebecca Willis. She didn't have the speed to get over under that one. Long strike for Mackenzie. 2 outs, 2 runs in for Meadowdale this inning. There's a pop fly is going to go to Nina Kim at shortstop. Easily caught for out number 3 to end this part of the inning for the Mavericks. So 2 runs in on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits for Meadowdale. We'll be right back. What you doing, guys? All right, back here, bottom of the 6th, first pitch in there to Aurora Ellison as Grizzlies now struggling even harder to get back into this ball game as they're down 11-5 here at the bottom of 6th and the bottom of 7th to catch up. So there's a fly ball far right field line going foul. Aurora gets the bat on that one for a long strike number 2. 0-2. Julie Roberts going all the way out there. Hit by I guess that's an interesting rule. No, it's not. That's Samantha Gregory out there now again pitching. It wasn't Julia. She's had it. When it got changed last inning, so Samantha Gregory is out there on the pitching round for the Mavericks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip, still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aurora. Lots of work here for the Grizzlies to catch up to this ball game. That ball is low. Two and two. Ball's outside. 2-2. Another full count for the Mavericks here. This time it's for Samantha Gregory. Oh, called strike. Aurora wanted to go for that one and didn't. Call strikeout for Samantha. Comes up number 13, Emma Bollinger. Emma got a hit the last time up. Let's see if she can get something going for the Grizzlies here today. That ball outside. Not a lot of noise coming out of the Glacier Peak den that I can hear over there, but the Maverick bullpen is just talking away and cheering away. That ball was low and he called it a strike. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Emma. She steps back in there. Taking a look at this next pitch from Samantha. That ball's way outside. Whoa. My eyes must be bad. I thought that was outside. That looked high and outside to me, but I guess I'll have to go with Steve and let him have that called strike. So. And that one's outside. He wants to know if she went, and she did go. Broke the wrist as Phil down at first base, and that is a strikeout number 2. Out number 2. Pretty much. Yeah. Ball tip back into the fence here by Abby Winkler. Abby walked the last 2 times up here at the plate. 0 for 3 attempts at the plate. Every ball that caught the corner. Samantha Gregory's having a nice time at those corners there. Steve Mayer is calling those strikes right on the edge. That one's outside. How do you get out of here? Go out the window? Sneak out the door. The varmints are coming through the doors. There's a pop fly into right field, going to drop right into the glove of the right fielder there for Meadowdale. That would be Olivia Weiner made that catch out there for out number 3 to end that threat for the Grizzlies. So 1, 2, 3 for the Grizzlies to end the 6th inning. We'll be back for the top of 7 right after this. Are you going to do player of the game? You don't have much time. All right, top of 7th inning here for Glacier Peak fast pitch softball. Glacier Peak High School here in Snohomish, Washington. Glacier Peak against Meadowdale Mavericks here, as Meadowdale has kind of been running away with this game as they lead 11-5. And top of the 7th here, at the plate is the pitcher for the first 5 innings of this game, Julia Rubel. Julie's got 1 hit, 1 walk in her 4 attempts up here at the plate. She takes that first pitch high and inside for a ball. That pitch a little bit low for a ball. Third run the ball. 3 balls, no strikes to Julia. Rachel's having a little trouble finding that strike zone here, but she finds that one, and that's a hit away, popped up the shortstop Nina Kim, and Julia flies out to 6 for out number 1. Now batting the left-handed batter, Samantha Gregory, who came in and relieved the pitching here for Julia. Samantha's got a home run in the first inning. Scored a run in the 4th. Out in the 2nd and the 3rd. It's called strike there, so 1-1 is the call. Samantha takes a swing at a high pitch out there. For strike number 2. 1-2 to Samantha Gregory here. She steps back in. Had the pitch out, looked pretty good, but a little bit low. 2-2 is the count. Getting to Stephen here. That ball's low. That would make it 3-2. Another full count on the ball game today here. So Rachel having her pitching difficulties here. And that one is high fastball, putting Samantha Gregory on first base with a walk. 1 out, 1 on. Haley Costello at the plate. Got a hit last time up in the 6th inning. Got a hit back in the 2nd inning. She takes that one for a called strike. Big 11-5 lead here for Meadowdale. The Grizzlies are having their troubles. And that's a called strike. So Rachel's ahead of the count here for the moment. She takes another look here at the signal. There's a hard hit ball over the reaching glove of Nina Kim at shortstop into left field for a hit for Haley. So Haley with another hit. Haley on first, advancing Samantha Gregory to second base. One out. That brings up Emma Helm. Emma hitting the first, hitting the fourth, hitting the fifth. 3 for 3. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. Emma definitely like to get a hit. Grizzlies like to get a double play. Let's see who wins this battle. That's the ball. 1-1 to Emma. He steps back in, ready for the pitch. Little bit high. Another ball. 2-1. Top of 7, 1 out. 11-5 ball game here for the Mavericks. There's a hard hit ball, left center gap. That will score 1, probably 2. Will score 2. As Emma gets a double. And 2 more runs, score 4. The Mavericks here at the top of 7. 13, the magic number on the big clock out there now. They've got Emma on second base. And number 7, Madison Boucher, takes the ball tip back into the backstop where we're sitting here. In your truck? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. High pitch there. That ball looked pretty good. It was. Call strike against Madison. 2 strikes against Madison. 1-2. Ball tipped off. I think it's 1-2. Plate umpire thinks it's 1-2. Scoreboard doesn't think it is, but it is. Now he thinks it is. Ball tipped back off, almost in the air long enough to be caught, but not quite. So 1-2 to Madison Boucher here. Rachel Shannon trying hard to keep this game under control. There's a hard ground ball to second base. Transmantini up and over to first for the out, advancing the runner. So Madison makes out number 2. And Emma Helm finds herself on third base here for the Mavericks. Number 13, Kaylee Williams, now stepping in. Ground out in the first, fly out in the 6th, and got a hit in the 3rd. So 1 for 3 for KC. And she tips that one foul back into the net here for a strike 1. 2 outs. That ball's a pass ball, and the runner's going to come in from 3rd, easily sliding in for another score on a pass ball. Unlucky there for the Grizzlies. That'll put 14 runs on the board. They dust off the plate. Daly step back in there. Pops it up. Looks like Nina Kim's from short's going to call it off. It does make the catch. They fly out number 3 behind the 3rd baseman. So KC flies out to end the top of 7 here for Meadowdale. And 3 runs in off of 2 hits. Put their score up to 14-5. I think to the bottom 7 here. We're going to see some change in the lineup here a little bit for Glacier Peak. Not sure who's going to be the change in lineup, but right now we've got number 18, Abby Doney, should be stepping into the plate here for the Grizzlies. As the Mavericks trying to close this game out here. Takes that first 2 pitches out there for balls into Abby. Fouled that one off for a strike. Looks like Mayor wanted to walk that one out to the pitcher. Dusts off the plate here a little bit. We're looking to kind of round out the bottom of this 7th inning here. Glacier Peak's last opportunity to catch up. And the big catch up tonight. 9 runs down. That's all in the dirt. Abby Doney. 3-1. You got me confused. Now it's 3-2. So Abby looking for a good pitch here. That ball's out. Ball strike. So a strikeout to start off the bottom of this inning. For out number 1, Abby Doney is caught looking there. And we now have in the ballgame number 8, Madeline Ferrero pinch hitting. Lauren Mixick. Madeline takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Second one in the dirt outside for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off down the first baseline for strike number 2. Got one out here, bottom of the 7th, as we're coming up on the 6 o'clock hour here. We're into 2 hours of baseball. Another foul ball off the right-hand side down there past first base. 14-5, lots of scoring in this ballgame, lots of time and lots of pitches out there. If we had a pitch count on all these pitchers, I think it would be pretty high, but we don't have to keep that stat. There's a ground ball for short. Picked up easily over the first, almost too high, but in time for the out. So out number 2, this Madeline Ferrero grounds out. 6-3. And we're down to Rebecca Willis, who came in the 5th inning. Take over that left field position. Takes that first pitch in there for a ball. Down to the last out here for the Grizzlies. Takes that ball inside for a strike. Really hot, fast pitch. Ground ball to second base, picked up easily over to first for the out to end that inning and to end the ball game here for the Grizzlies and the Mavericks here today. So, you didn't up. Well, you weren't here to up the score, but it's 14-5. So Meadowdale with 14 runs on 14 runs on at least 17 hits if they had them all. Takes this win away here today. And I think we're going to go with player of the game here for number 12, Emma Helm, the catcher here today for Meadowdale with 3 hits and a home run, maybe even 4 hits if I had one right. But she's really scored 4 runs and I think had 3 or 4 hits at least. Her number is number 12, Emma Helm, the catcher for Meadowdale Mavericks. So she'll be our player of the game here today. We'll run down and get her photo. And we'll kind of wrap this up here as Glacier Peak drops this game to Meadowdale, and Meadowdale moves on with only 1 loss this season. So thanks for tuning in. And this is Ron Henthorne, Todd Elbig for Glacier Peak STSPN broadcasting of fast pitch softball. Thanks for tuning in.